their own net. Space Station trying to recover. Counterattack, Sathu with the shot over Memory. Wonderful placement, and Space Station break the grid line.
And you love to see this pass from Sipical with the backflip, getting it across the field, and Sathu with so much space, so much time, and he still manages.
Does get it by the third defender.
Great solo plays.
Illusion off the ceiling, going for it, and Left came out of nowhere. Memory finishes it off. But it looked like we were about to see a highlight play from Illusion.
The solo play, that was just insane. Bringing it off the ceiling as well. I can't even describe congested, but overall able to still put a shot.
And a long-range shot from Lethamyr, all the way from midfield, and Ghosts find themselves up 2-0.
Something like this really does come down to rotations, but that pass back to Lethamyr is really what gave him the opportunity to even get a shot on net.
Illusion just calling out that he didn't have enough boost to make the play.
Exactly.
And now another kickoff goal. Ghost, 3 goals back to back to back.
Now they're coming up very differently this game. This is just putting every shot on target, and Lethamyr with the demo, just booming clears, but Sathu taking the dribble game, something he's very known to do, and that's a great demo.
The demo setting up the flick for Memory, using that dominance to the fullest extent. Memory getting a Ghost up by 4 now.
Keeping the aggression. This is exactly what you want to see from Ghost coming out here, trying.
Off the ceiling, Illusion drops it down to the corner where Leth was waiting. Ball out into the middle, shot from Sipical. And he beats the Ghost defense.
What an absolute banger of a shot. Lethamyr with an unfortunate tackle. That's a great challenge from Sathu, forcing it out to Sipical, and the placement on the upper left.
We're just under 2 minutes left in game 3. Now a chance for Ghost and an epic save, but a follow-up. Illusion tying it up for Ghost. A nail-biter of a moment there.
He managed to get the save. Sipical with the backflip again. But Illusion coming in and getting it around AXB.
Chasing this ball down. Memory leaving it for Illusion. Illusion the shot, and he finds the back of the net. Illusion taking the lead with 17 seconds left.
Look at the patience Memory has. He got the call from Illusion, and he literally just completely stopped his car. Illusion, you know he's calling that in comms.
Tries to get the ball out of AXB's hands. AXB just dribbling it through. And oh, they finally do it. It looked like Ghost was going to get out of the situation, but Sipical just hits the ball right in.
And AXB on the wall. You saw him win about 2 challenges and take his time kind of waiting for a mistake to happen.
Yeah, just testing the defense, seeing what they can get away with. And Sathu, he's going to be able to put this one in. 2-0 now for Space Station.
Was this AXB on the wall? Look at that touch. He didn't even jump off it. He just literally drove to right where the ball was going to happen.
Looking to get their first goal of the game. Space Station up by 2. And a long shot. Illusion couldn't make the play. Sipical hits it crossbar down from downtown.
You can see the call off. AXB went up to try and redirect this, but I'm guessing Sipical was like, no, wait, I think that's it, and just left it. Players trying to disrupt a lot of the passes that come in because they think it's going to go in, but they're not sure.
Oh, and look at that. Illusion with a full field shot because of the miss from AXB earlier, and AXB getting demoed as well, but a powerful long-range shot.
Really just all about making it time, 1 minute and 20. If they can put a lot of pressure on and try and force a mistake.
And AXB, he's going to get a little bit of redemption right here and further insurance.
Really just saying, you know what? You guys think you're going to come back, but I'm going to keep the pressure on. It seems like it's just a flip-flop of who's connecting more passes.
See if a nice passing play coming out from Ghost. And now, still within the realm of possibility, Sathu just couldn't get to that ball in time, but as you were talking about passing coming out from Ghost.
No real main leader, it's just that Space Station managed to capitalize. Sathu with a solid upper 90 shot.
It's just a slugfest right now, trading blows. This time Sathu, look at that upper 90.
Such
all out
great
to the
possession.
middle. Illusion off the back to Lethamyr, and Lethamyr is able to get the first goal of Game 5.
All of these passes getting connected, and Aleutian taking the option to not even hit the ball. Mind games two people, pops it up, and Lethamyr is there.
Aleutian up the side.
A dunk again.
And now Memory back down to Aleutian, and Aleutian! That's gotta be the goal that secures it for Ghost. Aleutian off the pass from Memory.
The great challenge and the pass, and still follows up, takes the boost. Mortal. I like that word. It's a great way to describe G2.
And quickly, Nose Dude, with just a few seconds into the match, gets the first goal for Splice.
I think he heard everybody talking and saying no against them, because coming out with speed, Nose Dude flying through the defense.
For mistakes, JNaps off the backboard. Nose Dude does make a mistake, but bailed out. Follow-up from JNaps, and G2 are able to equalize.
Nose Dude, very important miss. Made Karma have to get a challenge and try and win a 50-50, but JNaps was unfortunately, and lots of defensive clears from G2. It seems like they just won't let up a mistake.
Oh, JNaps. A self-pass. Let's take a look at him. Or Chicago actually got that and got bumped out of the way. I thought JNaps hit that from the angle, but JNaps with a tough angle. See if they can continue to hang with G2. And the center, oh, look at the center and the shot from this Chicago, hammering this pass into the net.
Rizzo with a complete 90-degree angle center, and Chicago booming it. It was so fast.
That is a tough situation to be in. G2, the freestyle coming out, and JNaps gets the goal.
Absolute confidence. It really helps you in the air. I don't know how to explain it, but JNaps,
I mean, what was the purpose of that?
I mean, look, there's not a lot of, exactly.
Going for a clear. JNaps up to Chicago. Chicago to Rizzo. Rizzo off the backboard. Does JNaps have enough boost? Yes, he does. And G2 get their third goal of the game.
Everybody getting involved here. Chicago down to Rizzo. JNaps with the follow-up. Jay Wismont could have gotten up a little bit faster, but it's hard to keep track of where the ball's going. You just want to stay in net.
An opportunity to go for that backward play. A little bit of an all-in play there from G2, but it paying off, and another goal here for JNaps. He gets a hat trick.
Look at the way he hit the ball, specifically getting it down and under all of the defenders in the net. He doesn't even go for the right open because you saw Wismont get a little bit of height there. He could have had a chance to save us.
A miss. Nose Dude in the middle waiting.
What a
Not
save.
the greatest pass, and the follow-up shot from Karma does find its way through. It took a little bit, but Karma managing to push this one in.
Chicago did get a great save here, but unfortunately, JNaps just barely too slow.
Times this series. JNaps by one. Center ball to Chicago, and Chicago strikes first for G2.
Just great speed. Rizzo, everybody getting involved. JNaps completely beating out his defender and gets a hard-hitting center, and he hits it perfectly in that corner as well.
With this shot and a save from Chicago. That had to have been the chance for Splice, and now on the other end, a long-range shot posted in. Chicago extends the lead.
Absolute MVP moment here from Chicago. He got the save whenever both of his teammates double committed and then pushed forward and managed to capitalize on the other team.
Well, he'll drop this one down. Memory comes in to take a shot. It's a bit wide, but here comes Aleutian with a follow-up, and it's an early goal. Rogue on the board.
Great pressure for Ghost. Ghost on the board, Wayne, but it's okay. Memory, great pressure out of the midfield, and unfortunately they ran into each other in the corner, and it was just not able to get that clear.
Puts it backboard once more. Now Aleutian putting it into the box. Wonder back to the side. Aleutian with the shot and in. 2 goals now. Aleutian continuing his run from earlier. 2 goals already in game 1.
Yeah, Aleutian was just a weak shot on the net, and unfortunately Wonder didn't have a teammate in the net facing the right way to get that ball into the corner. 2, well done from Kronovi, and they really need to score one quick as they might have an opportunity. Top of the box and punched off the bar a couple of times. Wonder will cut the lead in half.
The poof goal explosion always cracks me up a little bit. As AJ beats Memory, and then Wonder, a quick attack. Bounced off the ground, off the crossbar.
But he had to give up his own corner boost for it as well, and that is a huge stop, but it's not over yet. Lethamyr will punch it home, gets the read off the ceiling. The man rotating into net couldn't handle it, and Ghost will take game 2.
take game 1 and 2 now. Lethamyr tried, they got a nice
one at the right time.
Now game 3. Ghost one away, and Illusion dumps another one in.
How did he get this? Hang on a minute. Okay, so the kickoff definitely goes Ghost's way. Lethamyr is obviously first to it. And what a thief! I love it.
Kronovi's looking for it, but has yet to get a win over Ghost. As Illusion now back to memory, looking for the pass, and they find it. 2-0 now for Ghost on a great play.
And Illusion will set up another one. I misspoke. That's 9 for 14 goals today for Ghost, and he's certainly having a go. Memory as well. Perfect placement. Wonder can only watch.
With 10 seconds remaining, the time is just slipping away from Rogue as AJ tries to get it in. It's off the post. AJ actually does get this one in on a crazy goal. They throw up the dual threat, Kronovi and AJ. Who do you read? Illusion tries to go for both of them, doesn't really find either of them, and Kronovi somehow finds contact back into the middle. AJ puts it in with 4 seconds left. Now Karma back down the field, past Corrupted G. Classics puts it in the midfield, but Jay Wismom moves up looking for the shot. Classics tries to get it away, but Karma in, and that'll be Splice first on the board.
And this is just a straight counterattack from Splice coming out of their own end. Classics doesn't get a handle of the touch from Karma over to him. It just gives it right back out to the middle, and Jay Wiz, a strong touch.
Broken up by dude with the nose.
Wow, Classics so aggressive. Surprising to see him so fast.
And Jay Wisma got in the way, but Classics will still capitalize, finds the final bounce, and puts it into the corner.
It actually goes back to him winning that challenge right there that he was up so quick for out of the midfield line. It throws everyone on Splice for a loop as they all have to wheel around as they were all headed to the corner.
Game number 1. Trippe follows kickoff control, and Classics will be able to capitalize on it. Gets it all the way down off of a defender and in. That's EG back with the lead.
Well, you said, you wanted to see that Classics kickoff come back. He sets one right on Trippe's nose. That's what I was a little bit worried about EG last week. He took that midfield boost, immediately cycled back into his net because he wasn't sure if his team was going to win the ball, but Karma gets a ball put right on her nose off a weak clear from Drippe, a double commit from Evil Geniuses.
The double commit puts Corrupted G, Drippe, and Classics all right in front of the box. Creates neutral contact, and now back into the midfield. Corrupted G picking it up, sending the shot wide. Jay Wismont coming out of his goal, doesn't find much. This one's towards the back and over the top of Karma. Corrupted G finds a great angle. With 1:20 into the game, they'll take the win.
And Corrupted G, uncontested, coming out of his own half, just blast one towards the back wall.
Burnt off the clock, 30 seconds remaining. As Classics, Corrupted G try to cycle this one away from their goal. Another shot from Karma and in. There's the lead for Splice, as they were able to find a goal here in game number 2.
And Classics just couldn't find a strong clear coming off that sidewall. Drippe was rotating into the net. He didn't have a lot of time to get set.
It's over to this side. Classics looks, and he will be able to pop it a bit, but a little bit low on boost. Corrupted G now.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Here comes Drippe to put it in, and they get the buzzer beater out of nowhere. Evil Genius is the full court carry, and we're going to overtime.
Splice fall asleep at the critical moment. Dude with the nose couldn't pick it up out of the midfield. Karma tries to cover up, take that away as well. 1-2 touch, Corrupted G.
Over to the side.
Will turn it in.
And in it goes. Evil Geniuses 2 overtimes in a row. And just one whiff, Drippe and Corrupted G able to work it back down the field and in. It took a little bit of rolling, but it does go through in that overtime when Karma was getting in their way, or when Classics was getting in their way. The players who weren't demolished were having this is it. Drippe's shot is in. He gets it off the midfield pinch here.
Cardinal sin.
Just beats Jay Wisma to the ball off the ceiling and back down. No pinch involved. That's the first goal, the go-ahead goal for EG. Game right now. Dude with the nose doing a lot.
Doing a lot, but is it enough? Corrupted G, an open net. He can't make it back to that one, and Evil Genius is a 2-goal lead and 2:01 on the clock.
Evil Geniuses keep finding ways in on mistakes from Splice. The goal left open.
Turn one in, Classics won't either, and they actually might have caught Evil Geniuses off guard. Corrupted G tried to force it. He didn't want to let them have a free 2-on-1, tried to go for a challenge, and Karma made him look silly.
Karma, what a play. Past one, puts in the goal. The first of the 2 they need. 42 seconds left, definitely doable.
Space Station, they get away with one in the first 25 seconds. Sathu on the point, looking for AXB. AXB scores. Open net for Space Station. They strike first.
And they caught Cloud9 pushing so hard here. It was free range down on the other side. No excuse. for Space Station to miss that.
Quickly Gimmick up for this, but it is played away by Sypical. Torment up for this on the backboard. He has a second touch. Does he have a third? He does! Torment! Triple tap into the net, tying it up real quick.
Well, you give away an easy one, and then you score a great one off the kickoff. Torment, command, precision, accuracy, and we're all tied up.
About it, Sypical forced to clear this out again. AXB challenged by Squishy. Cloud9 have locked it to the third, and they score again. Gimmick taking the lead for Cloud9.
Suffocating pressure from Cloud9. They didn't let Space Station Gaming out of their own half from the kickoff.
And Gimmick. But Torment's got some space to work with. Sathu up quickly to make the challenge.
Oh dear.
Oh, into the
That's
tee
not
up. Squishy
good.
can't get there. Sypical puts it in, and it's a tie game for Space Station.
And Cloud9 getting each other's way a little bit. Squishy and Gimmick. Actually, I think Gimmick just missed the touch because Squishy saw Gimmick coming. They definitely communicated. Punch it off the woodwork. Sathu trying to deliver another one. AXB wheels from the midfield line. He'll get over Gimmick's head, and they'll get the goal that they deserve.
After Sypical missed that first touch, the pressure did not stop. Sathu, he gets one win, and Squishy, he's forced in a tough position. He has to try to get that out to the corner. His positioning really makes it tough on him.
Push forward by Sypical. AXB follow up. Back wall bounce. Can't reach it. Help from Sathu into the right side. And Space Station on the board first.
So caught back in net. AXB gets a booming touch there right off the backboard. Squishy, he's still trying to get turned around and get a play onto the ball. He had 18 boosts. Sathu just gets a touch on it, gives AXB the ball. Cloud9 struggling to get out of their own half. Gimmick finally catches it out and gets away.
And not done yet. Gimmick will go the length of the pitch and turn it into the left-hand side. And actually, you said AXB had the ball. It wasn't really his ball. He was a little bit too far forward. Yeah, he had a chance, but he had too much speed.
Back to the corner. Squishy ends up bumping into Gimmick. Torment wants to race into that. Space Station have some trouble getting out of their own end. Everybody ran into each other. Space Station, they lose another goal, and Cloud9 take the lead.
No hesitation from Gimmick. Saw that tip from Sypical. Didn't even wait to figure out if Sathu was going to beat him or not.
Well, Sypical down the field. A great challenge by Squishy. Sathu with the catch. Flicks it up, and it's
he did it!
AXB takes credit. Space Station tie the game.
Oh, we're sitting here all day long. Sathu, he's got great ground control and no time to show it off better than 0 seconds.
KXP's there. Gimmick tries to get back, pass out to Torment. Torment plays it slow. Can't make Sathu miss, but Squishy comes in to score for Cloud9. And game 2 goes the way that we have the series all tied up.
And Torment, just a wonderful fake to just pull out so many members of Space Station, and the last man was aiming for a dangerous spot in that corner with that touch because he saw Sypical go for a boost, but they'll bump Cloud9 out of the net on the transition back the other way. Sypical makes a tough play in his own corner, gets a banger of a clear, and then Space Station turn around on the midfield line, open the door, and then slam it shut.
He only found a Cloud9 car. Sypical able to kick it down. A net is open for Sathu. Sathu shoots. He scores 2-0 for Space Station.
And they just get a handle on this on the rotation back. Sypical narrowly avoiding a demo. And Cloud9, too much faith in the play coming through. They can't rotate back fast enough. For once, Space Station Gaming don't ping it off the bar. And it doesn't matter. The lead comes right back to where it just was off the kickoff.
Exactly what Cloud9 needed here. Gimmick winning great off the kickoff, and Torment on the cheat up just gets, the best touch he could have gotten there off the crossbar. Sathu, pass over to Sypical. He's got his man off the post. Sathu shot. Squishy
AXB.
gets there. AXB finishes. And Space Station Gaming look to go up 2-1 in the series with 10 seconds left.
They'll lock it down. Squishy couldn't get a handle on the ball off the back wall. Was ready to make a save and couldn't get it off the backboard.
Has been able to do thus far. Sypical has an open net.
He bumped him.
And it's 1-0. 13 seconds in. Space Station don't stop coming.
4 games straight. Space Station on the board first. And goodbye, Squishy Muffins. Hello, 1-0 lead. Perfectly. And actually, AXB just threw Sypical for a big loop. Here comes Cloud9. AXB almost own goals it, and Squishy Squishy muffins, tips his cap, takes it to the bank.
Ends up a touch being their own worst enemy. AXP, he tries to turn onto this ball, wants to play it opposite side of the half. Instead, it goes straight against his back wall. Gimmick trying again. He's won a lot of challenges. AXP shot, blocked by Squishy, but following up a simple off the post. AXP finishes, and a late lead for Space Station. They might do it.
Well, I thought overtime. I apparently thought wrong. Squishy just in the net was trying to get out in front of that one and couldn't tip it to safety.
Picking this one up, flips over Chicago. Still has the catch, another to beat. Almost gets under one. Fireburner has to finish. He does. NRG score first.
And even though Justin doesn't get the goal here, look at this patience, and he just waits, and he has a perfect challenge and gets the bump on Rizzo in net, just leaving Fireburner.
Light pass to JNAPS, blocked immediately by Justin.
And just beautiful positioning. Now a chance on the other end. Garrett! An oh my Garrett moment with about 2 minutes left on the clock. A massive goal from him.
It starts with a great challenge from Justin, which kicked this ball up for Garrett. He's in the right position in the corner.
Bumped Fireburner on accident, and that's why Fireburner completely missed the hit on that one. And Garrett!
Wow. Garrett G.
This was a sensational play. Look at Garrett getting his flip reset, waiting till the end, immediately jumping and pushing it by Chicago. I don't even know if he got the flip. Made some fireworks go off right there.
And it goes to show you the power of what the flip reset has done. NRG, they score again. Justin off a quick pass from Fireburner. This time, textbook pass out. They score again.
And JNAPS tried to get this ball up the wall. It couldn't follow it. And Fireburner just puts it right out for Justin, catching Chicago.
Forces it to Rizzo. Rizzo blocked again as Fireburner and Garrett G both got back to get set on the line. Garrett G now the last man back against Chicago. Chicago finally scores for G2 with 15 seconds left.
It took everything G2 had to finally get one here. Good physical play there. Garrett G coming off the wall, tried to make that save. G2 not able to crack this nut, only finding one goal so far.
Oh, good touch, JNAPS. Back to Chicago, and he scores. JNAPS putting it up off the backboard, and G2 take the lead.
This was unbelievable. The air roll into the flick. That pass from JNAPS to Chicago. Just saying how NRG, it didn't seem like they could be beat, but it just took a play like that. And now another one. Chicago.
Right off the kickoff, as JNAPS, the quick follow-up, he slows the ball down, gets the touch on his undercarriage to keep control. That allows him to follow it up immediately with another touch.
And a good save there by Chicago as well.
Needed to see them step up. Justin almost making the entire team miss. He does it, and he scores. Justin is incredible.
He's a one-man team right now. Look at this. Goes by one, fakes out another, 50-50. Oh, Chicago, you're back for more? Well, how do you like that?
Have weathered one storm there. Off the back wall, Chicago back to his own touch. Fireburner had to wait for it, and he pays. Can't get back in time. G2 score first.
And you're looking at Fireburner in net. He actually messed up his flip there and got caught out of net. So a defensive mistake.
JNAPS taking advantage, but Fireburner, another booming clear. Chicago severely undercut. Justin puts it in. NRG tie the game.
What a dazzling shot here from Justin. Look at him. Boom, turning upside down, flipping into it and putting it top shelf.
James, 4 shots on net for Justin. Finally connects on that one. Now looking to carry and get another goal. He forces the own goal. Justin with a second. 48 seconds left, and NRG take the lead.
And Justin had really no boost. He was going pad to pad, and JNAPS, you just got to get out of dodge, get out of the way.